Hello everyone. Let's get to know secondary progression today by the Ephemeris method. Our life is made of complex components like physically a beautiful legs and frizzy hair combination. Using a car for demonstration, a new car starts with all new parts at the same time. As it progresses in age, it starts to replace oil, air filter, tire, radiator, and so on at various stages. With new parts, the car continues its life with some upgraded components now in different combination. Astrologically, we're born with particular planets, signs, aspects, etc., and they change over time just like the car. In realistic world, we think we grow up, learn lessons, and modify our behaviors. By deeper astrological understanding, our planetary structures progress to the next level for purpose of facilitating a different life stage to elevate challenges or to ease off difficulties. In this example in the lower left, the person was born as Sun 21 Libra. It takes 9 degrees or 9 years to progress to Scorpio. So from age 0 to 9, he lives with the Libra Sun essence. After that, for 30 years, which is another 30 degrees, he will add the Scorpio qualities to his Libra nature, age 9 through 39. And further after that, Sun will progress into Sagittarius for 30 years, 30 degrees, from age 39 through 69. And this is how the secondary progression works. We maintain the same sign that we were born in and keep adding new qualities onto the layers. Secondary progression is a method well used in progressing a person's growth. Although we can easily use some software to graph the chart in this convenient day and age, however, knowing the from scratch with table lookup method is good for at a glance, big general overview, progression, direction, and pace, lifelong change ages type of observation. A good website to find Ephemeris is astro.com. We can easily jump to a different year by changing the year number in the URL. We start by looking up ephemeris from the day of our birth. Right here, I'm using the example of September the 2nd, 1964. Based on the 1 day per year progression rule, birth date September the 2nd is a chart representing age 0 to 1, what may happen this first year. Now the next line, next day, September 3rd, the chart will represent age 1 to 2. We mark it as age 1 progression chart. The following line, September 4th, is for age 2 to 3, and September 5th, age 3 to 4, and so on and so forth. You just keep marking it down. If you don't mark clearly and want to jump ahead, you can always add the inquired age to birthday, but that may get confusing. So I designed this worksheet. Please download the Ephemeris page to your Word program or print it out. Add 2 columns in the front of the ephemeris dates for age number and actual life years from birthday to birthday. This is so that you can distinguish an event that happened from one age to another. Like in this example, if something happened in August, you won't be confused if it's in a previous age chart or the next year chart. This worksheet can really help you tremendously so that you don't have to do math in your head and get cross-eyed. No more confusion, you will thank me. What do we do with progression charts? What does it tell us? We will look vertically down a column to observe movement and position of one planet. Let's use this information in 3 very simple techniques to find life's turning points from our progression ephemeris method. The first technique is looking for a sign change. When there's a sign change with any planet, it could mean that there's a major change of external expression and or internal driving force. So today's example, Keanu Reeves, the actor, at age 22, he had a sun sign change from Virgo to Libra. So perhaps at that time of college graduation, he started to become more Libra-like, more sociable, is instead of what he was before, the Virgo person who was very organized or OCD. Now, the next change with the planet is a Venus. Venus changed sign at age 7 from Cancer to Leo. And Venus could represent artistic ability. Perhaps at age 7, he went to some art classes, or that he also had some, seeing ability, or recognizing the girls, or his own femininity change, all of that kind of good stuff. Now, the next change of him is Mars changed sign from Cancer to Leo at age 14. And the next one, Saturn, also changed sign from age 14 from Pisces to Aquarius. So so having two planets changing sign at age 14 at the same age is probably significant. Mars is all about possibly sexual activities, athletic ability, or his own sense of temper, his own aggressive ability, and so many more. And then Saturn could be about discipline, or the attitude toward getting a job, making some money. And so these are all in very important ages in his early development. The next technique is to put some of our discoveries above into perspective, especially like Venus and Mars. And I call that the love karma. So Venus Mars with Keanu Reeves, he was born with the same sign Cancer from age 0 to 7. And so his awareness, his understanding was that he was attracted to the same type of caring girls, playmates. And at age 7, he had the sign change from Venus. So it made appear to him that girls got extrovert and flamboyant, where as he was still that Cancer Mars guy. Now, at age 14, he had the Mars progress into Leo. So now Venus and Mars are back to being the same sign in Leo instead of Cancer. So, before when he was younger, they were both in the same sign in Cancer. Now they are both in the same sign in Leo. And so what that could mean is at this teenage stage, he has become more outgoing, or that he has adapted to the girls' demands, or that when he's out socializing, he could be out and flamboyant, being showy, demonstrating his artistic abilities and all of that fun stuff. The third method is planet direction. Now, there are only two directions. One is direct and one is reverse, retrograde. So I call that the karmic going forward, or retracing your steps. So when you're direct going retrograde, that could mean that there's a slowdown period where you have to look back, like, oh, did I do everything right, or did I miss something? Did I have to? Do I need to redo something, replan? Okay, so if you have a retrograde going direct finally, then that could mean that this is a year when the light bulb comes on, like, oh yeah, all of a sudden I'm getting noticed, or I'm feeling like all my energy is expressed in the right way. So these are the only two directions. And so again, you look down each planetary column, and so for Keanu Reeves, he had the Mercury going retrograde to direct at age 10. So that was probably a very good time for him, because in school, about third grade, fourth grade, all of a sudden he felt like, yeah, schoolwork is not so difficult. Everything is going direct. I'm thinking clearly. And then at age 13, he had Jupiter going direct to retrograde. So, this is the ability of expansion, like going into the teenage years. Originally, he was having fun, expanding himself, making a lot of new friends, and all of a sudden it goes retrograde. So, oh no, maybe somebody left from school, and some good friends stopped coming to school or stopped being good friends, that type of thing. So there is a little bit of a deflation of the expansion. I sincerely hope you have learned something beneficial to your astrological journey. I'd like to say rise a little higher with every living chance we get. This is the spirit of progression, that we never stay in the same place. We always have the choice to rise up or regress. I wish you many blessings. Please kindly give me a like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.